Are there any employer brands that you sort of admire or kind of like have a crush on from afar? I know you mentioned like Buffer and lots of examples in your presentation, but if there are any other ones, I know we work with Travel and Leisure Co. and help them create a lot of video content. And sometimes I watch the videos and I'm like, oh man, maybe I should just go work for Travel and Leisure. Like it really sells it for me. It seems like a really awesome, fun place to work. Do you have anything like that?
Yeah, that's funny. Maybe I should go work for my client.
Yeah.
Um, yes, I mean, a couple that I mentioned, like planes, I think is great. Buffers as well. Valves I find really interesting, and I can't figure out whether I would love or hate a place with no hierarchy, but I love how like open and transparent they are. So I would say any companies that are like open and transparent are kind of where I draw a lot of inspiration from and try to kind of emulate as much as I can. Um, and then I mentioned HubSpot. And another reason that I like HubSpot from afar, actually, I don't know anyone who works there, I don't think, but their former CHRO, who recently left, Katie Burke, was super active on social media. And I have such a love hate with social, but she would share what they were doing a lot. Like, oh, we're at this meeting, we're talking about X. She would be congratulating employees a lot and like lifting up her employees a ton, which I think is more rare than sometimes we want to acknowledge. And I just love that there was so much, again, like kind of transparency about what they're working on there. And it seemed like a really supportive culture. And then she talked about their benefits, which seemed pretty great. So from what I saw and like how she interacted with people online, it didn't seem like she was a C-suite that had someone managing her social. It really seemed like she was investing those couple minutes, a couple times a week to support and champion and like educate. And I just thought, I love that. And I love that someone in that position with that much stress and pressure is taking time out to say, hey, my employee on this team did something great and y'all should know about it.
Oh,
So to me,
awesome.
that like contributes a lot to their employer brand.
Yeah, definitely. And it like I talked about in the beginning, it's like you people trust people, not just the brand. So even having the person behind the scenes representing the brand, it comes across as a lot more authentic and real and sort of instantaneous when sharing on social media. So that's a really great
Exactly.
insight. Well, thank you so much, Nicole, and thank you for everyone for joining us